We're doing an ESL debate, you guys. So, what is the topic today? Public junior high and high schools, they should ban cell phones, smartphones in the classroom, right? Yeah, maybe that's something they should do. Well, this team over here, Team Agree, says yes, they should. Nice, look at that. So she already has some props here. Look at this. Okay, you can't see it very well. But I'll tell you what. See, Mrs. Diana, I'm going to try to maybe give him a little more. Well, that's fine. That's okay. He'll be all right. All right. And this team over here is saying, no, I don't agree. They should not be prohibited. Maybe they'll make the point that prohibition, that a banning is too strong, that maybe mere regulation would be enough. All right, for those of you in the audience, you have a job to do. You've got a little survey here. So, don't worry, you don't have to put your name on it, but it's a survey and it says, which team do you think won the debate? Which team do you think won the debate? Yes. Not which team do you personally agree with, but which one made the better case. Okay? Did any arguments cause you to reconsider or change your opinion? All right, okay, so I'm going to hand this out to you guys. And what will happen is whenever you finish circling which team or you vote for, which one was better, I'll take this, turn it into a PDF, and they'll get to look at the results from the audience here. Yes. But anyway, here you go. There you go. And I'll hand this out to folks. They can fill that out. And tell you what, Mr. Sebastian, I'm going to let you. Oh, wait, here's one from Mr. Holly. I'm going to let you hand some to Oscar. You poor guy. You all right? Sitting in the windowsill?
Yeah.
All right. You can hand that back to the people behind you if you don't mind, sir. Okay. Here you are. It's for you. It's for you. There you go. There you go. No, you don't have to put your name on it. No, that's not an assignment or anything. So it's just for the sake of feedback later on. Okay, y'all. Sorry for the tight quarters here. We're gonna make it up with a big room, classroom. If it works better, if it's complicated getting up there, I don't know. I may reconsider having you get up on the podium. I don't know. All right, y'all. Team Agree has got 7 minutes to make their opening arguments, and let's turn that off. Turn that off. There you go. And for those of y'all not sure how this is going to work, I'll have a timer up here, 7 minutes, and if I'll let you know if you got about 1 minute left. Okay? Team Agree has got the first. You have the floor, so whoever would like to speak first, and Team Agree, let's give them some comments. Yeah. One of you come up here, and I would be very careful. This podium may not be very good. So yeah, I'm concerned that might fall down. So but anyway, yeah. Whoever's speaking first goes up there. Okay. Let's give them some comments. Yay, her. All right. And here we go, I'll go. All right.
So, the public schools should ban cell phones and smartphones in the classroom. First, we need to define some words. The word ban means prohibit or banish. And other words I think it's clear for everybody. And then we have several motives why schools should ban cell phones and smartphones. First, because give distraction, phones reduce participation, and can encourage cheating, and also reduce academic performance. We found evidence why it's important to ban cell phones and smartphones. The first research says that 95% of teenagers own devices. When they ban the devices in classroom, students improve academic performance. So the University of Texas improved 6.5% in test score, for example. And another research says that students focus on concentration when they ban cell phones. The University of Texas at Austin showed that the presence of the smartphone can lower memory and thinking ability because part of the brain stays focused in their devices. Next.
Go ahead. In there. I'll pause the clock here. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's already been pretty good with you guys.
I'm sorry. Well, like a pause, I'll continue with my partner. We show like improving mental health when schools are free phones or smartphones. So there is some different. We all know, and there is a lot of studies that show how social media impact negatively in some ways or mental health, like depression, anxiety. So these studies show that schools, which are free smartphones, can improve the teenagers' mental health. For example, in Norway, there were a national study, and then anxiety and depression symptoms dropped significantly in girls and at smartphones-free schools. So this means like we all know that the schools are very important. We are in that kind of age, kids, teenagers. It really impacts in our life forever. So I think the school needs to support the idea to contribute to care mental health in kids and teenagers, basically. So yeah, also when kids or teenagers are in free smartphone schools, it usually helps to do not continue with cyberbullying, which impact or affect our mental health. So we think that this idea supports that we need to ban cell phone at schools.
Sorry, it's so tight here. And you're confident.
So as a result and supporting point to my friends what they were talking about. So there's 2 points that I wanna point to this point. So more social interaction. So many students spend too much time on social media and just searching and TikTok, this kind of things that spending too much time for getting no results. And there is a documentary and researching about that, how they are looking at screen, their brain part is getting less and down, their understanding, even their seeing vision is getting down. So many students are just spending too much time looking at their phone instead of studying or communicating with each other. So when you are communicating with someone, you should look inside to eyes, face to face, and understand imagination, feeling, but they are not spending time for understanding each other and talking to each other. So sometimes people are getting bullied, even their friend can't understand. There are so many people are just killing themselves because of all this depression and stress. So this is showing that clearly it's killing their emotion and communication and understanding each other. Another point that I want to point is prevention of cheating. So people are, for example, they're going to have exam, so for so many cases they can just use their phone for answering this question. So they just want to pass the exam. They don't want to learn actually. So they are using this phone and searching the answers and cheating. So they are just having good results, but actually they are not learning anything. So instead studying, they are searching. So and the result, end of the day, they are not learning, they are just passing. So when they are grow up and they gonna start to work, or they have some project, important. So they are not able to do that. So they are failing because they don't study. They just pass it. So I guess Thomas doesn't have anything to say.
Oh,
after
what?
What he's gonna say is
Thomas,
you want one?
We'll find out.
Julius,
We'll find out.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's on. All right. Okay, so give her a hand.
I'm sure he doesn't want his speech to be is that,
Hey, so, okay, oh, gosh. Okay, thank you. All right, give her a hand. Yay. All right, y'all. So the team disagree has got to make it way up here. I'm sorry about it being sort of a bunch of tight quarters and stuff. Team disagree, and you guys have 7 minutes total if you want. Yeah. Oh, you got this. All right.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
According to this a rating of the public school should ban absolutely disagree. First, you guys talk about university and some study. For now, it's using phone in social media or something like that is a threat to mental health. But you never talk about public school. Public school is under 12th grade. It's not a university. It's not crowded, right? So we're gonna talk about public school shouldn't ban using phone because I have three reasons. First, when we talk about using phone in public school, it is a better way to connect to parents or family because we never know unforeseen situation in the future. In this case, for example, kids they have some fever or they have fever or they dizzy, and they feel nervous. They don't want to report direct to their teacher. So what they're gonna do? They have phone. They can send a message to their parents directly, and then one more thing, parents also come to the office school to ask for their kid permission to leave our school. Another reason is we should make some rule to let the kids can use phone in school because there are many benefits from that. The last one, my friend will talk about. Today we have a lot of serious case in school. Some racy guy will shoot some kid in the school, and you know that in that case they lock the door, lock down everything. So in the school they should have a phone and they can call 911 or something like that. Emergency case and an emergency case. So that's why I think that public school shouldn't ban students by using the phone in class. So next, my partner will talk more about rules and some unforeseen situations.
All right. All right, yeah, let's give her some confidence. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Hello guys.
Hello.
Okay. According to the agreement of the exposition about the allow the smartphone into the class. You say performance. Performance is about who let the teacher in class, so the students. Distraction, percent as the security. No, it's different. And this generation Z is very smart. They can avoid the smartphone if you put a clear rules. And in this century, avoid the technology. It's very difficult because it's advanced all the time. The case of killer by use for the smartphone is less than the killer for attacker. Interesting. Okay. My point is about the personal safety attacks in the schools with firearms and shotguns. I don't know. Yeah. When survival, it's a stage for the device. Seems to be a distraction toy and become a fundamental security tool. Why? First, because the students can provide crucial information by the police. Location, for example, kinds of weapon, killer's clothing, numbers of injured that help the police. Recently, in the latest attack in school, many children killed because the police went in blindly. They didn't know where the killer was. Second.
I'm sorry, time out. You can keep going later on, okay? Yeah, you can say your point. We're gonna let you do it later on.
Okay.
Give her a hand, everybody! Yay! All right, good. Hey, that's impressive. Everybody filled up their 7 minutes so far. Yeah, that's great. Such passion. I like how. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Now we're gonna get 5 minutes and then 5 minutes. I was gonna say I like how well organized you are. They all each seem to have very distinctive roles that you were planning in your presentation. Especially I liked how you were inserting a lot of research in your opening arguments. That was helpful too. I like how you even directly addressed it. Said, we're not talking about university. We're talking about high school. Okay. All right. Already starting to. So now is the point where you get to and very passionate and very vivid explanation for why smartphones are a good important thing to have during an active shooter situation. Okay. You guys are going to have 5 minutes now. You can use this time to talk about something else, or you can address something that they said directly if you want to. It's up to you. But you guys have 5 minutes to talk about whatever you'd like to do. Okay.
I can say about this.
I'll tell you what, you want to do it up here? Okay. Well, now let's just do it that way. That's probably better. We'll go from the camera. That's probably better. Yeah. Did you stop it? No, don't stop it. No, I'm stopping. You can turn it. So she's in the shot. There you go.
So
and 5 minutes.
about this security and this position, so children doesn't have this responsibility. There is school teachers, there are security systems. So putting all this responsibility, if some attack is going to happen, then call 911. It's giving them more depressed and more depression. So they are just going to school for study and learn. So they shouldn't think about that, and we shouldn't disturb their mentality and studying for just the security. School and teacher has to be responsible about the security. So I'm not finding that your point against to us so strong actually. This is so weak point that putting something from behind and trying to, this point, your point is not disturb our
She saw us before. That's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's okay. No problem. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going. 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean that's what you are supporting. I'm not agreeing. And
Okay.
it's can't be children responsibility. So if something happens, school can go 911.
Okay. You guys keep talking. Do you have something else you want to
Yeah, I think that the point of like supporting your idea, I think that there should be another debate because we're not talking about the use of gun. Because actually that's the problem for me. I mean, the real problem that shootings at school is not about the phones or the kids like, try to be careful, to save their life. For me, that's a guns problem that has this country, and that's another topic, right? I can understand that what you're talking about because it's a concern topic and it's happening a lot here. But I'm agree with Tuba about they are going to school, like the security. They don't have to be careful about their own security. It's like if they are at home, like they have to be careful. Like their parents need to protect kids, not themselves. Actually, well, you say that it helps that because they can connect with family if they got sick or something, and school have nurses and in anything they have the protocol or they have the route that they have to take if they got sick. So they don't need the phones to hey I got fever because they know that if they got sick or something happens, they know where they have to go in a school.
Also this year, there is a lot of research that's saying that this generation is the low smartest generation last 100 years.
Yeah.
So first time, generation is not smarter than their family. So it's showing clearly that social media and phone is destroying that. So they mind. So in the past, we didn't have. I mean, when I was I didn't have any social media or internet, and before that, and people were searching, people were improving so many things without social media, without internet, and people were saved, and safety things was looking different way. So children shouldn't be dependent on technology. So has to be some room, maybe computer room or searching room. They can sit and search under the teacher. When teacher are looking at them, they can search, they can study together. But taking the phone continuously every day just for safety, what you are supporting, it doesn't make any sense.
They don't have they don't have the age to assimilate that hey I can avoid this because my teacher needs my attention. They are growing. They are still growing, like they need rules. So the idea that they can take their phones because of security and then they already know that in classroom they cannot take it, it's false. It's totally a lie.
And when we talk about the university, we mentioned that the University of United States, University of Texas research. We don't talk about the university avoid this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's time's up. All right, cool. Yeah, nice. Yeah, ooh, give me a hand, everybody. Yay, them. All right. I like this. Great conversation. Yeah, you guys can use your time however you like. Either, talk very conversational with them if you want to, or you can use some of your time to finish up. If you wanted to say, it's up to you guys, however you want to do it. You guys me first. Julie has not had a chance to speak yet. That's right. So I'll give you 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, let me reset this real quick. So yeah, the topic, by the way, is let me reset this. All right. 5 minutes. Okay, and you go ahead anytime.
I think.
Oh.
I
Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't get too much time, man.
I want to clarify.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Go ahead.
Let her speak.
Speak. Yeah, let us speak.
I want to clarify that you said, who are they? Who need to ban? Who need to ban the cell phone? Who?
What do you mean? I couldn't understand.
That's okay.
So as you guys told us, smartphones are already a part of our modern life. So the school, but also school is for studying and control and everything. So I mean, teaching students self-control for phone or screen time is very important to them. Otherwise, they cannot study about this. Yes. So also as technology, also from an educational technology perspective, using media in education can improve the effectiveness of learning. So make a rule is more important. I mean, the problem is excessive use and addiction, not smartphones themselves. So it means we should manage smartphones with clear guidelines, to give guidelines and follow it instead of banning the completely. Yeah, in Korea case, we allowed in school, in classroom, but we have rules. If they didn't follow it, they got a punishment, and if they misuse it, we have another way for alternative, not bad. Yeah, we have this.
Okay, about the infrastructure of the school. Nowadays, the school has available the internet service in general. It's common they clear the service of the internet, and in this moment the smartphone is a tool because the students can take a video or evidence for the attack. Yes, and the rules about the use into the classroom. The teacher should the rules the smartphone is not on the table, it's into the back, and in this moment it's take the control of the teacher. Yeah.
But they can
Okay.
sorry.
Yes.
So yeah. I would say about 4 things. First, rule teach responsibility. Tuba told us responsibility is very important. I agree, but not banning is the best way. Yeah. So rules, make a rules with the teacher is very important, and rules. Second is rules are more realistic. Yeah, banning is not best way. And the third is phone can help learning. Nowadays, as the technology has advanced, education methods have involved as well. So we have time to use and learn about phone with effectiveness skills, education skills. So also third, fourth is punishing misuse or ownership, not ownership, ownership. Yeah. So yes. I mean it's better to find proper way and alternative instead of banning completely.
in school?
In events of emergency, since the measures is very important for the students, they can high stress, they take stress or high cortisol when they take communication with your parents, other parents, they not be stressed.
Right.
Good job. Give me a hand, everybody. Yay! Woo! I don't know if you guys on the internet can tell, but it's very tense in here. I mean, everybody's like, I mean, we're just on the verge of getting in a fist fight. It's really, really, really scary. Okay, I hope I get out of here alive. I don't know. Anyway, a great. By the way, so if you didn't know, I'm only evaluating you on how you're speaking. Of course, it's not a debate class. I'm not training you guys to be lawyers, but I appreciate y'all, going through the procedures here and preparing so much, and I get to hear your authentic English talking about this. Now I'm going to give each team 2 minutes to wrap up, and after that, you guys in the audience, and even our guest from the TOEFL class, who you have done the TOEFL, you've done this debate before too, haven't you? You remember that? Yeah. So, you guys can think of some questions you can ask here, make some comments. We'll open it up for a Q&A at the end. We'll open it up for Q&A at the end. But for now, last 2 minutes to say something you want to. This team over here, let's give me a hand. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But at the end, and look, do you notice that they prepared visual aids? Isn't that lovely?
Can we just argue this?
We will. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We'll have a chance to do that during the Q&A. Yes, but we'll get a chance to really stick it. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. 2 minutes. Go for it.
Me?
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh my God.
Whoever.
Okay. I would like to ask you, to our audience, to think how we grew up, just a couple years ago. When we were to the school, how we connect with our classmates or how we connect with others. I know that society changed totally with the use of smartphones, and we need to think that a smartphone is part of us right now, and I know. But a school is an essential element on the human development. As for example, the first essential element who helps to the human being to their own develop is a mom or dad or the person who take care of us when we just born. And the second element is a school. So as that kind of element, the school needs to be thinking as an essential part of human being. At that point, they need to know, or school need to have everything organized to give the children or kids protection, mental health, these kind of tools to growing up.
On the other hand, there is no competition anymore. Now they are seeing so many examples, so many rich kids. Even they are talking about brand shoes or brand bag. They are feeling shame what they are wearing if their family can't afford that. Also, they are not listening to teacher. Put your phone and don't look up. They are searching, and phone is making bully children each other, and it's really disturbing. If you check the research, you will see babies are getting bullied, and one of my children getting bullied also in school, and I have so many problems with that. So they are feeling shame about themselves, so they wanna be same as others, and they are just judging each other. It's happening because of social media. Before we were just playing. I was going to streets and playing with my friends, and now they are in Minecraft or other things, Roblox, and they are just looking is kind of their focus, and it's kind of drugs.
That's what I was
So-
talking about, tools, like personal tools to
So
connect.
for security, I don't want to do my baby's drugs.
Love it. Oh, thank you for bringing in your personal anecdote. That's awesome. Cool, cool. All right, I'm gonna give you all an extra minute to talk if you want. So there, you
Oh,
guys.
no, that's not fair.
No, you guys talk for nice. Okay, you guys, you can finish up with whatever you want to say. There you go.
I think that instead of banning using school, you using phone in the school, we should consider to use how to use better way. For example, you said that social media impact and then impact their life. Impact their life is mean in home their life, not in school. So instead of banning them, we need to show them, teach them how to use food and what is the purpose, what are the purpose for using food, uniform in school. I don't think it's using food encourage cheating. I don't think that because the teacher will make the rule in the school, so they have if they go to school they have to follow the rule. And usually used to be a teacher in Korea, so usually they use in Korea they allow students use to use cell phone in school. And if they have a quick test, the students have to keep their cell phone in the backpack or put on the table during the testing time. Right?
Yeah. You can't avoid the advance of the technology in this moment.
Yeah. So school can give discipline and rule and children follow their direction, the teacher's direction, and also teachers that are stressed a lot of this about this. So it's I think ban is not best way. If children didn't learn about how to use the phone or how to control it in school, they cannot learn about it other ways. More difficult. I think school is sometimes dangerous for smartphone, but sometimes it's a good way to learn about it, how to use it. So I think the best way is make a rule, not ban.
But children love reading.
That's sure it is.
They are not you can't control them.
It's a hard one. All right.
But it's not the device in the
Parents should
toy.
control them at home, not school.
Yeah,
All right.
Even in house, they are not listening.
also
They love reading.
children or students
Parent
follow
university,
teachers.
Can we continue the debate?
Yeah, you guys have a lot to say about this. This is fantastic. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we will. I'm going to open it up for Q&A. Someone out in the audience would like to make a comment, and then this is much more free form. We're not going to be giving you time constraints at this point. We're going to do this for about 10 or 15 minutes. Someone wants to, anybody want to weigh in? Anybody want to weigh in? Anybody want to contribute your opinion, discussion? Yeah?
Supporter.
Huh? Even our guests, you want to weigh in? You want to? Oh, you want to? Okay. We have a guest from our TOEFL class. He'd like to weigh in with a comment or a question. Go ahead, sir. Do you want to? Yeah.
So according to me, I agree that smartphones should be banned in the classroom because nowadays smartphones are just like the cigarettes. So whenever you get bored, whenever you are stressed out, you reach out to the phone. So according to me, it should be banned. Like for the main purpose of the classroom is the person standing on the whiteboard is to be meant to be teach to the students. So I think the smartphone, the issue of the smartphone is not a concern in the classroom. We shouldn't bring the smartphones to the class.
Cool. Anybody else want to weigh in? Yeah, you can weigh in. Go ahead. Free form. Whoever wants to. Yeah. Nobody wants to?
But there is one point. There is one point on it.
Doesn't matter. Anybody can respond to that.
Nowadays we have to be habitual with the technology, with the smartphones. Like in the COVID days, if the people or the children don't know how to use the smartphones, they don't know how to use the online classes at home at that time. If they don't know how to use it, they are totally like blank on them. So it's
It's not hard
they
to
have to
learn.
be habitual with
So
them.
this is mother's and
Well,
father's.
let me answer it.
I'm not.
Okay. You guys, these two guys want to talk.
So Ali, you said that nowadays students need to know how to use a smartphone, right?
They should know.
So what's the purpose of a smartphone in a class so they could know how to use it? They can use it at home.
Yeah.
You know, the main purpose of the classroom is, like, if a teacher is standing on the whiteboard, he is to tell you what the things are going on and what should we do. So what's the purpose of a smartphone in a classroom if there's a teacher present over there?
I mean,
He knows the technology, he got the technology over there, the computer, he got the projectors over there displaying the information. How can you want a smartphone?
The teacher job
Just in
is to
case.
learn everything to
Yeah.
the students.
Yes.
So if there is like 4 or 5 days in a week, there should be one day for a class that the teachers will say to the students to take the smartphones at that specific day. So that specific day or specific time, the teacher should tell all the students how to use the smartphones or the emergency calls in case as well. It should be a part of our daily life in emergency case. So at least one day they should take the smartphone to teacher.
What is the benefit for that?
The benefit
So
it's emergency SOS. You don't know the
why
SOS?
What's the
what's
emergency situation in the kids?
No.
No, I'm saying that I'm just saying people are putting all responsibility on children.
Yeah.
So he's right that teacher has to teach children.
Yeah.
So mother has to teach children in house.
Yeah.
What will they do if some emergency will happen?
Yeah.
So for this, they don't need to take phone. Phone is distributing so many things. If you compare benefits, so distributing benefits is more higher than helping. So let children be children and child and take all responsibility as a father, teacher, police, or security. So just let them have fun and learn because this social media is really disturbing them.
Exactly.
And they are comparing their stuff, they are feeling better about their stuff. Also, they are, they know about shoes brands.
In US, like 68% of the students, the high school students, that are less than 15 years, 16 years, they have mental problems due to the smartphones in the class. You know, this current preposition in the, I've searched it, I've studied about it, 68% of the students, the kids, they have mental problems due to the smartphones in the class. So would you agree to send your son or your daughter to a school where they allow a smartphone and they get mental problems in the future? Would you agree to that?
Yeah, there is a point on that.
Why would you agree?
There are some countries
Okay.
which are using the class for learning the smartphones in a restricted mode. It's like they don't open the YouTube, they don't open the social website.
It's not about the
But
YouTube,
they have
it's about the race. You know, the race coming out of is dangerous for the kids.
the mental health directly related to the social apps. It's not related to the smartphones. They are related to the specific apps like TikTok, YouTube, and any other apps like that. There is a point on that. There is a point on that.
Okay.
Phone is not bad. The
That's
main thing is bad.
That's good. I got it. You got it. Anybody else like to weigh in over here or over there? I don't want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, son.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You were so
I
aggressive.
still don't agree.
My friend.
A fight in the parking lot of the school. Sorry, go ahead, Doris. Yeah.
The behavior is student not hungry for smartphone or for what device is control.
So there is a thing, I'm totally agree with that team, but I want to argue with that man, so that's
Oh,
why
I
I
see.
decided.
I see. Okay. Anybody else want to weigh in? I didn't want to steal your thunder. Anybody? Yeah, you seem like no.
I guess we have already shown we are right.
Oh, okay. Case is closed, according to her. I guess. All right. So I tell you what, at this point, we'll stop the debate. But I'd just let the people know on the internet, these students did not necessarily get to choose which team they're on. They got put in the teams were put into randomly. So they might be on the team that they personally disagree with. And I'm just curious as I go around. I personally disagree. Now that the debate's over, basically, I'm going to ask around. I'm just go around. All right, so we'll start with you, Thomas. All right, were you put in the team that you personally agree that you'd say, no, we should not ban smartphones. We should have them available. Do you,
I disagree.
You
accept the kid take the phone to school. I accept.
Yeah, you would be more comfortable to be on this team, is what you're saying, right? Yeah, you'd be better on this team. So you had to argue the opposite of what you feel. Okay.
No, I disagree. I mean that I accept. I accept school and no need to ban for using phone.
Okay, gotcha. You more or less.
It's not necessary.
Okay, it's fair enough. Yeah, so you were on the team that you pretty much agree with. Juhi,
Yeah, it's very difficult to enforce and there are many stressful for everybody. So, but I think a simple classroom rule works better.
Okay.
Yeah, so for example, using only education app in school with teacher's permission or requirement, and phone face down and or backpack in backpack will be better.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, some of y'all have children, right? KDISD?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, your children are not.
SBISD.
Oh, okay, different school district. Because I know KDISD has totally prohibited smartphones. So I don't know your children's school if they prohibit it or not, or they do. Okay, gotcha. You probably think it might be better if they had. Gotcha. Yeah, with regulation. Fair enough. Gotcha. Doris, are you on the team that you personally agree with? Yeah.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
Smartphone.
Oh, a lot of the reasons you were mentioning about active shooter safety.
Students need the control your device, your telephone, your smartphone.
Okay.
They need the new technology.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'm going to go over here. Miss Tuba, were you put on the team that you personally agree? It's like, yes, we should ban smartphones from the, yeah. Oh, you fairly, you agree. Now, did you change your mind once, you believe this from the beginning? Okay. Okay, wow. Yeah. Forgive me. Okay. How about you? Are you gonna? Yeah, you already agree that this is. Yeah. This is. Oh, okay. Y'all all got put into the group that you already agree with, and some of y'all. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, got it. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I think that's it. Let me just go ahead and stop the video there.